Hello everyone. On today's session, we are going to discuss about measures of central tendency. In that measures of central tendency, we have to learn about introduction and different measures of central tendency. One is arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. And before moving to the measures of central tendency, what exactly the meaning of um, measures of central tendency? That means it gives the centered value of a given data. What is central value of a given data? Central value of a given data, nothing but if suppose I'm talking about a marks of a student of a particular class, then I want to find out what is the centered mark, that means average mark. If you want to find out that centered value, we have to go for central tendency. And whatever we are calculating central value, it represents the entire data and also it gives a single value. Okay, and this single value describes the characteristics of the entire mass of data and is also called as central value or average. And what are the properties of a good average? If you want, we have is 5 different methods are there. In the all 5 method, which is the best method? How do we decide it is a good average? The average should be rigidly defined. Average is easy to calculate and understand. It should be based on all observation. It should not be affected by the extreme observation. It should be capable of further mathematical treatment. Okay, when it comes to first one, it should be rigidly defined. It's a well-defined method. Whatever we are using, it should be a well-defined, and it should be easy to calculate and easy to understand. Whatever you are using method, and whatever you are using method, that method should be based on all observation. And fourth one, it should not be affected by extreme values. And lastly, it should be useful for further mathematical treatment. Whatever we are using that method, okay, that should be useful for further also. Then only we can say that there is a good method. And when you look at these 5 points, if any method satisfying these 5 points, that method we can say that it is a good average. And how do we measure? What are the measures of central tendency methods are there? Okay, how do we measure that central value? In order to measure that, we have 5 different methods. One is arithmetic mean, and second median, third mode, fourth one geometric mean, fifth one harmonic mean. First of all, what is arithmetic mean? I think most of you know that the arithmetic mean is, you can call it as simply average. It is an ratio of sum of all observation to the number of observations. Okay, and how do we find this? Let us see simple example. And here the formula: calculation of average for ungrouped data. Ungrouped data nothing but individual series. Here we have a very good formula: sum of x by n. X is nothing but observations. Sum of all observation divided by number of observation is the formula. Coming to indirect method, in indirect method, we have a formula A plus sum of D by N. What is A? A is nothing but assumed mean or middle value of the given observation. If suppose I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 observation, my middle number is 3. That 3 nothing but our assumed mean value have to assume. Okay, and D, what is D? D nothing but deviations. What is deviation? X minus A. X is the original observation minus assumed value. And once you use this formula, we can get the arithmetic mean for individual series. Look at the simple example. Calculate arithmetic mean for the following data. We have a data 8, 7, 6, 9, 10 like this. I gave totally 10 observation. Okay, and we know that direct method arithmetic mean is equal sum of xi by n. Now I'm prepared a small table, X values, whatever I'm given X value 8, 7, 6, that all values I'm written in a first column. I'm also calculated total of that. After getting this total, then arithmetic mean is equal to sum of X is 86 divided by N. N means number of observations 10. Then 86 divided by 10 becomes 8.6. That means in our data, in entire data is representing our number is 8.6. Look children, here the least number is 5 in your data, highest number is 12. Now my centered value 8.6 fall between 8, 5 and 12. Okay. Now coming to indirect method. Indirect method, the formula is arithmetic mean is equal to A plus sum of D by N. A, how do we assume the A? A is nothing but middle value of your data. Here I have a 10 observation. In these 10 observation, middle number is 10 and 11 is there. You can choose any number. It is assumed number only. Now I'm choosing 10 over here. After assuming this 10, then you find D. How do we find D? D is equal to X minus A. What is X? 8 minus A is 10. 8 minus 10 becomes minus 2. 7 minus 10 become minus 3. 6 minus 10 become minus 4. And similarly, you calculate all D values for every X value. After getting that, then we find the sum of D. Now, if you find the sum of all D value, we got minus 14. Now, after getting sum of D value, then substitute in the formula. Our formula is A plus. Our A value is 10. 10 plus sum of D. Sum of D is minus 14 divided by 10. Then 10 I'm written as it is. Plus into minus become minus 14 divided by 10, which become 1.4. Then arithmetic mean is equal to 8.6. See, in direct method we got 8.6 and indirect method also 8.6. It should be unique. Already I told that whatever we are calculating central value, it should be single and unique, and it should be represented entire data. Coming to the second method, median. What is median? The middle item of a data arranged in ascending or descending order of magnitude is known as median. That means what? If I am given a data to you, we should find the middle value. How do we find the middle value? First, we should arrange the data in ascending order or descending order. Then you see that the middle number becomes the median. Then what is the use of this median? And by using this median, that centered value, it represents the positional average. That means where that centered value is located, also it's going to give median. And not only that, whatever you are giving median, that median is divides the entire data into two parts. Okay, we are taking only centered number. That centered number divides into two parts. Let us see how to calculate median for individual series. The following are the steps are involved in the calculation of median of ungrouped data. Step 1, already told that arrange the data in ascending order or descending order of magnitude. After arranging, then we should find the median using the formula. Median is equal to size of n plus 1 by 2th item. What is n? N nothing but number of observation or number of items. Okay, how to use this formula? Let us see through a problem. From the following data of the weekly wages of 11 workers, compute the median wages. For 11 workers, the wages are given 200, 300 like this. Now, I need to find out the median for this. How do we find? First, arrange the data in ascending order. Ascending means small to big. My smallest number in your data is 160. Next smallest 180. Like that, I'm arranged all 11 observations. After that, I'm using the formula median is equal to size of n plus 1 by 2th item. Size of n. N means 11. 11 plus 1 by 2th item. 11 plus 1 becomes 12 by 2. 12 by 2 nothing but 6th item. Now see that 6th item number is how much is there here? 300. That 300 is the median. Now see 300, is it there in the center of your data? Obviously. And not only that, this once you are getting sixth item is the center, this divides the entire data into two parts, less than median one part and more than median another part. This is what the concept called median. Sometimes we may have, if suppose I'm getting instead of 12, I'm getting 12 plus 1 by 2. If suppose 12 observations I'm given, even number of observations, then I'm getting 13 by 2. 13 by 2 nothing but what? 6.58 item. 6.58 item here. In this particular problem, sixth item I have 300, directly I wrote. If I know that 6.5, how do we find out 6.58 item? What we do is, you have to take sixth item and seventh item average. We have to take the average of 6 and 7 item. That means 300 is the sixth item. Seventh item also 300 is there. 300 plus 300 by 2. Don't think that every time it should be same here. It may be differ also. Okay. I think you are clear this. Let us go to the next measurement, mode. What is a mode? Mode also gives a centered value. Median also giving center, mean also giving center, mode also giving a center. But how do we use, how to calculate this? Mode is the value which repeated more number of times, or the value having maximum frequency. That means frequency nothing but number of times it is repeated. That means whichever number is repeated more number of times, that number becomes the mode. Okay. Now, sometimes some number, if two numbers are repeated more number of times, then you can call that type of mode is bimodal. Okay. Now, how do we calculate mode? I gave a simple line. In individual series, mode is the number which repeated more number of times, and hence it can be located by inspection method. Inspection nothing but just looking at the data. Now I am given a simple question, calculate mode of the following data. Once I'm given a data, in this particular data you observe 5 is repeated more number of times. See children, here 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times is repeated, therefore mode is equal to 5 because it's repeated more number of times. Similarly, when you go for second example, calculate model size of the shoe from the following data. See, shoe size of shoe, 6 size is for number of person 10 members, 7 for 15, 8 for 27, 9 for 11, 10 for 8, 11 for 5. Which is the highest number? 8 is using 27 people, that means 8 having more persons. Therefore, you can say that the mode is equal to 8 because it is using more number of persons. It is repeated for more people. Okay. In this particular example, we can use the mode. Next one, geometric mean. What is geometric mean? Geometric mean is defined as the nth root of the product of n items. That means if I'm given n number of items, n number of observation, x1, x2, x3, so on, xn or n observation, then geometric mean is gm is equal to nth root of x1 into x2 into x3, so on, xn. If suppose I have two observation A and B, if I have a two observation A and B, how do we find square root of AB? That's simple thing. If all observations are assumed to be constant, like same if I have a data 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, then the geometric mean is 2. That's what. Okay. Now, that means centered value is also same. But when do you use this geometric mean? Geometric mean is used for a fractional value, for a small numbers, if you want to find out the middle value. There are some drawbacks are there. Geometric mean is not easy to understand because it involves more mathematics. And second one, if one of the observation is 0 or negative, then geometric mean is not defined. Why? If you see here, if one of the number is 0, 0 into any number becomes 0, then you can't decide. It's not defined. Even if it is negative, if any number is negative, square root of negative, it is a complex number. Therefore, we can't define when the number is 0 or negative. Look at the harmonic mean. What is harmonic mean? Harmonic mean is used for calculate the centered value for a small numbers, for a small fractional values also. For that we need to find out the center value. What is harmonic mean? The reciprocal of the arithmetic mean of reciprocal of the observation. First we find out the reciprocal. Reciprocal mean if suppose 2 is my number, reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. For that 1 by 2, you find out reciprocal of the average. That is what reciprocal of arithmetic mean of reciprocal of the observation is known as harmonic mean. If suppose I have x1, x2, xn or n observation, harmonic mean says that reciprocal of arithmetic mean. What is arithmetic mean? Sum of x by n. For that reciprocal means reverse. N by sum of x. N by sum of x. That sum of x, again we are saying reciprocal. Sum of x nothing but x1 plus x2 plus so on xn. For that reciprocal mean 1 by x1, 1 by x2 plus 1 by xn like this. Usually n by sum of x. For that sum of x, we have to find out the reciprocals. Are you clear? Now even this harmonic mean also, it is very difficult to understand because it requires more mathematics. And not only that, if any number is 0, we can't define. Why? Because 1 divided by 0, can we define? No. And not only that, if any number is negative also, we can't define the harmonic mean. That means geometric mean and harmonic mean are not defined if a number is 0 or negative. Okay. This is what actually we have measures of central tendency. Thank you.